If you're confused on why 6-7 has become word of the year, watch on as I'll explain what it means so that even a 75-year-old boomer will understand. So, first and foremost, why did 6-7 become known to adults recently? A few organizations often come up with the word of the year, which focus mainly on important words, or words that were used much more often that year. An example is Oxford's Word of the Year, which is selected by Oxford University Press, which publishes the Oxford English Dictionary. According to my friend, who majored in English and is now pursuing a master's in linguistics, the Oxford English Dictionary and Oxford Style Manual is one of the most respected.
Wow, I'm surprised that...
Hey, why? Are you stereotyping me, thinking that I have got no friends with university education because I speak like an uneducated abeng? I tell you I'm...
No lah, I'm surprised that you have friends.
Yeah, he's right. My friend is called ChatGPT. Yeah, basically, Oxford's publications are very respected and used often in Singapore, so we often look at their word of the year, which might be an important word in years to come. Last year, Oxford's word of the year is brain rot, and you should know how important this has become in recent years. So, there are many other organizations, usually dictionary-related organizations, that publish their own word of the year, and dictionary.com is one of them. However, instead of focusing on real-world usage and popularity, dictionary.com based their word of the day on online search trends and news events. Like for example, for their 2024 word of the year, it was demure, which, well, was made popular on TikTok due to the very demure, very mindful TikTok trend. So as you can tell now, it's not surprising that dictionary.com's word of the year might not reflect real-world event that much lah. And by now, you should know why you're not familiar with their 2025 word of the year, 6-7. After all, remember, it's based more on internet trend, and I bet that many of us are boomers who still listen to My Heart Will Go On by Celine Dion. Now, note that it's always pronounced 6-7 and not 67. So, what does it mean? The interesting thing is that even dictionary.com themselves are not sure about its meaning. While dictionary.com, your English teacher Madam Tan, and your tiger mom might not know the meaning, thankfully I do as I've got a young kid. So let me let him explain. Okay, kiddo, tell my audience what is 6-7.
Okay, 6-7 is basically skibidi skibidi, skibidi 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 skibidi, skibidi skibidi skibidi.
So, what does skibidi means?
6-7.
Yeah, basically, it has no meaning. You see, it's alleged that it got popular from a song called Doo 6-7 by an American rapper. The lyrics are, well, also skibidi skibidi lah. 6-7 was used in a skibidi skibidi manner, which means it might not even make sense. Something it refers to a street, but no one can confirm. And for some skibidi reason, it went viral in TikTok and Instagram Reels. Firstly, TikTokers link it to a basketball player, as 6-7 sounds like 6 feet 7 inch, the way Americans measure height. Then TikTokers started to link it to anything that can be 6-7, like their examination marks and whatnot. Well, the initial TikTok videos kind of made sense but slowly, it became completely skibidi, whereby it became part of kids' diction in their sentence. If you are looking to advertise your business in this channel, we can help you. There are guaranteed views and many big brands have trusted us. Just click on the link in the description. Soon, kids, mainly Gen Alpha, although Gen Z use them as well, started to use 6-7 without meaning. It's usually used as an adjective, but other than that, it's like a joker card, so it can turn into any meaning you want. For example, how's lunch just now?
Lunch is 6-7.
So is it good or bad?
6-7.
Tomorrow eat again?
6-7.
Okay, you very late I sian half You want to eat? Don't be rock leh.
Sorry, I lose.
Over in other countries, 6-7 has kind of invaded into conversations in offline settings. But in Singapore, I noticed that it's mainly used prominently online by kids, which I know why lah. Cause kids nowadays don't even dare to speak in offline setting, of course cannot hear that. Now, whether this trend will die off or not, no one knows. But experts have all referred to this as a brain rot word. And brain rot is dangerous as it can make you die faster. Watch this to the end and you will understand. Also, follow me on Instagram if you have not done so, as we publish exclusive short videos there. Link in description. And if you want to advertise with us, even as a standalone video, do contact us. Thank you for spending almost 4 minutes with me. I really appreciate it and hope you learned something.